What's up, mamas? I'm Rebecca, and you're watching the Reseller Mom Show. So I just got done watching a video on YouTube because even though I make YouTube content and a lot of YouTube content creators say they don't watch content, I do. I started out watching content on YouTube in the reselling world, and I don't want to stop now. There's lots of channels that I love, and I still learn, I still need to learn, and I really value continuing to watch YouTube content. So I just watched a video, and it was Rally Roots, and it was their how much money we made this year on YouTube. And I don't know what is making me decide to do this video. I really don't know why I feel so strongly about this, but something in Ryan's video really spoke to me about being open and transparent about what you do with your reselling business and what you do with YouTube, and putting yourself out there to the community and saying, this is how I'm making money. This is how much money I'm making. We, say how much we paid for things. We say how much we sell it for, but we don't always talk about like the side of this, the YouTube side or the affiliate Amazon side. And I don't mean to liken myself to them because obviously they've been doing this way longer than I have. They're obviously way more successful than I am. Their channel is more than 10 times the size of mine. But as a creator, and I'm going to call myself a creator, I've been doing this almost a year now. I totally get that you do feel a little weird sometimes if you were ever to talk about the money part of it. I don't know why it's out there. I think maybe because sometimes on Instagram, people get really crazy if you have a paid product or you do charge for information in some way, or you have your affiliate links out there or you have some sort of brand deal or whatever. And so there is a stigma out there. And I think it was great what he did. I think it was great that he put a video out there. Hold on. Sorry, little interruption. I think it was great that he put the video out there. I think it was great that he shared, and I think the place that he was coming from and the sentiment that he brought to it was very humble and does come from a place of showing people that this is what can be done. This is what we are doing. We're not trying to hide anything. And if you put in all of the hard work, because it is a lot of hard work, this is a possible outcome. It doesn't mean it's going to be every outcome, but it's a possible outcome. And as a person who aspires to make a lot of different revenue streams, and I do have different ways that I make money, and I've talked about them in the past, it's nice to know that should I ever have the audience that he does, or they do, because obviously Allie as well, if I ever get to that status, which that may or may not happen, that there is a reward at the end for it. And I think on my channel, I've been pretty open about what I'm doing to make money, what money I'm making, how much things cost, how much they sell for, how long it takes to sell. I'm pretty self-deprecating, like how I talk about things. I don't claim to be an expert in any way. I just am happy to share what I've learned so far and what seems to work for me, and bringing that reseller mom voice to the community. So that's what I have to offer: how to get things done quicker, how to try to squeeze every ounce out of your day that you can, and how to muddle through balancing mommyhood and being a reseller. But I do think that over time, I am going to have better chops of being a businesswoman and being not a player, I don't want to say a player in the reseller community, but a voice as part of the community of people that make content. And so, I really just felt strongly, I don't usually jump into things, and I try to stay out of things, and hopefully this doesn't become a thing because I don't think it should be. But I do feel like I completely agree with everything he said. I would like to share mine as well, to the point. Because mine's not anywhere near his, and I don't want to be ashamed of that. And I do want to show that for those that have watched my channel from the beginning, and there's a lot of you that have seen all of this from like the very first day I talked to myself in the car and put up my vlog, which was just me talking to myself in the car, that I've only made a certain amount of money. I've only gotten this many subscribers. I've only gotten this many views, and I'm grateful for all of it, and I'm happy for all of it. And I'm on the beginning part of my journey. And like he said, we didn't even make $10,000 our first 2017 year or whatever. So I'm like, I don't even think I'm gonna make $1,000. Like, I'm not even gonna make anywhere near $1,000. But I'm still grateful for every penny that I got because I had an idea. I made something. I worked hard to figure out how to make it. I put it out there, which takes a lot of courage, and other people watched it. Like, that is the coolest thing. And, you know, all the views, every time I look at my ticker that says how many people have watched in the last hour, how many new subscribers, those are numbers, but they're not really numbers when you do value them so much. They mean so much because it means that somebody's out there validating your idea, that I had this thing that I wanted to put out there, creating. And I think it's so amazing. I think it's so amazing, YouTube. I think it's so amazing, the reseller community in YouTube and on Instagram. I'm happy to be a part of it. And I wanted to jump on and kind of follow his lead because he was very vulnerable in saying how much they make and in saying his feelings about how much they make and not knowing whether people would receive it well or not. So I'm here to say, I love the video. I appreciate it because I think people don't know what to make of it sometimes. I think it's like, you're this person we watch, but you are a real person and we know that, and you're running a business just like us. You just happen to be more successful perhaps and farther along in your journey, but we want information from you, but we know that there are scammy people out there that are just looking to make money, so we're not sure if we should like, there's just a lot of weird stuff that goes on with following people on the internet, being one of the people on the internet, like being part of a community of people, like it's all so weird. But I do think the more we talk about it and the more we say like, yeah, this is an affiliate link. I make a little something when you click on it. Like, I can tell you, I don't even think I've made $50 in an entire year's worth of having my Amazon affiliate links. And I think I had them out from like day one on my videos. And it was only in the last maybe couple of weeks, and probably because it was Q4, etc., that I really had like a couple of orders in a day. And I've made product review videos, you know, like they just, you know, you just don't make a lot until things really start to snowball. And I can see that now. I really thought and underestimated what the possibilities were. And so when people say you really have to love doing it, you do, because yes, you get a little something for it monetarily, but it's nowhere near in comparison to the amount of time. Like, just to give you an example, today's a Monday. Mondays are usually my YouTube days. When I get up early in the morning at like 4:30 a.m., I plan out all the videos I'm going to record that day, plan what days they're going to go live on, plan out my talking points for them, because right now I have no talking points. And as you can see, I'm a rambling lunatic. So I usually make talking points. And so I made all my talking points this morning. Then while Gio was in school, I recorded 4 videos back to back to back to back. And then I recorded a momversations with a mom. And I told her, I'm like half brain dead at this point because I've literally given everything I had to these 4 videos right now, but we had a great conversation. It went for over an hour. So that was 5 videos today that I recorded while Gio was at school. And then I edited a video while he was sleeping. And then now I'm recording this one. This will be my 6th one today. And so I put in a lot of man hours, and they're not even done. They're not even ready to be uploaded or go live or promoted on social media or figured out keywords or tags or titles or created a thumbnail. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. I'm not complaining. I enjoy it all because it's a creative outlet. It lets me build new skills. It's something that I can figure out, you know, like I'm not the best reseller, but I have figured out good systems and good time-saving hacks. I know that about myself. That's what I have to offer here. I know that the Momversation series is cool for other moms to watch and they enjoy it. May not be everybody's thing, that's okay. But the people that do watch it enjoy it and come back every Saturday as long as I have them. And I enjoy having those conversations, and the moms that I have with the conversations with, they enjoy it too, I hope. And so there's more that goes on when you create content and put it out there and are doing it on purpose to help people than just what you get in a monetary transaction from like ad revenue or an Amazon affiliate. Like, I read and respond to every comment. I read and respond to every comment on Instagram. it is a real connection, and it is a real feeling that the creator gets when there's feedback individually and in mass to that person. It really does mean a lot, and it keeps them going and validates why they put it out there. So while Allie and Ryan have had amazing success, I wish them all the best, and I think it's fantastic. And I think it was vulnerable and great that Ryan put out the video. I enjoyed watching it. I think everyone should. I'm here in this video to say that I love doing it too. I think we should be transparent too. But guess what? I'm at the beginning of my journey, and here's what I made. And so I'm going to share that with you now. I took a screenshot of it, so I'm going to put that up. And that's what I have to show for myself. And I'm not afraid of it. And I think that's the other side to the stigma, is that people want to look so successful that they don't share what they're actually making for fear that it looks like they're not successful. I'm happy for each and every penny that I've earned. And actually, I did get my first paycheck direct deposit. I did get my first one. The first one was for $138. Now I've earned more, but I have not, what I showed you on the screen there is what I've cumulatively made, but not had, all of that has not yet been deposited because I gotta wait for the next pay period. And then there's some Amazon affiliate, but like I said, it's not even $50. And then what did he say? What was the other category? Just on like fully matching up. I think that his thing was brand deals. I haven't had any brand deals. I have had a couple of, like, if someone signed up under my ThreadUp link, I got a couple of bucks that way, not cash, but like money to spend in ThreadUp. A couple of people signed up under my Kitizen link. I got a couple of bucks that way, and same with Mercari. And all of that does not even add up to $100. Now, I will say that I don't have a paid group, I don't have a Patreon, I don't run courses or anything like that, but I do have my Etsy store, and I've shamelessly plugged it in so many videos, and I have made a couple of $100 from that. It's still very new. I'm still got lots of ideas for products to put up there, and I don't think I would have that if it weren't for doing YouTube. I don't think I would have made those products available without an audience, because you really do need that. I mean, some of it is coming up in search on Etsy on its own, but most of it is people that are coming through from Instagram and going over, or seen it in a video and are going over. And I appreciate that too, because those are real business tools. Those are things that I made for my business that I'm making available to you. It took me time and effort to make it, so I'm gonna put it out there and let you benefit from it as well. And hey, throw me a couple bucks. So those are awesome. But so there's that as well, as far as making money. So I mean, again, I'll be 1 year in February, and I've got lots of little ideas that I'm gonna think of. Oh, somebody left me feedback on Etsy. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my notification. So in this almost year, I can say proudly that I haven't even made $1,000. Does that make me feel like a YouTube failure? Absolutely not. That makes me more motivated, having watched his video and knowing how hard I work at things, and knowing the good intentions behind my content, and the connections that I make with people through comments, etc., and who I'm talking to when I make these videos. It makes me feel like the possibilities are there. I mean, do I think that my particular channel, being the Reseller Mom Show, has the potential to reach their heights? I don't want to say no, but I don't think it's likely anytime soon. When I started YouTube, I did it for a particular reason, to talk to other reseller moms, because I wanted someone to have talked to me. And I put that particular niche down spin on it, reseller moms. Doesn't mean that reseller dads can't watch my show. Doesn't mean that non-mom women can't watch my show. You certainly can, and the tips are valuable. In fact, I think it's probably the best kept secret in reselling. If you don't know how to get stuff done, if you're looking to be more productive, ask a reseller mom, because we're juggling it all. And I'm a stay-at-home reseller mom. You should really ask the working reseller moms, the moms that are out there with a 9 to 5, plus are resellers, plus have kids. That's crazy. They're really juggling it all. So do I think that I have the potential to reach that? Perhaps, but I already knew going into it that I was a subset of a subset of a subset. And if I could just talk to them, it would benefit all of us. And it's okay if I don't make $72,000 a year on YouTube ads. It's totally fine. But I do think that there is something to being said for recognizing the opportunity cost of doing YouTube. While it is a creative outlet and I do love it and I enjoy it and I'm happy to do it, if I had spent all of these hours today actually doing reselling stuff, like taking photos of all of these clothes and packing them up and all of that, you know, I would have made probably a lot more money today. I usually average what, like $2 or $3 a day on YouTube. So, yeah, I'd probably make more money if I just stuck to reselling. But there's something in me that says you should make content because it makes you feel good and hopefully it helps somebody. And when you leave me a comment that's like, oh, that's a good idea, Rebecca, or oh, that was a great tip, or oh, thanks, I'll try that. That's like what, like that's the aha moment. So there is an opportunity cost to it, especially for some of us that are small resellers and small YouTubers, because it really, one takes from the other one's pot. So if I'm not spending time on reselling, I'm not making money there, I'm spending money on YouTube to make way less money. But it is a joy and passion, and you have to do things that you love in life. So I'm rambling at this point. I've shared with you how much I've made. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just finished watching the video and I was like, I have to make a video about this because I feel like it would only round out and hit home even more everything that Ryan said if I kind of almost bookended it with someone who's just starting their journey, who's just starting out, who's full with possibilities, who is thankful that they're saying their piece, and thinks it's well-deserved, and can now show the other side, which is when you're just starting out, man, you got to work hard for that money. It's not all $72,000 in roses, that's for sure. But I thank them for making their video. I really actually thank all the YouTubers out there that are in the reselling community, that make videos, that are out there to share their reselling journey and sharing tips, and in a community that could be very cutthroat and could be very competitive, and sometimes in certain parts of it, it is, you know, the Amazon, I don't deal with that, but even, I mean, I guess it could be, you know, more competitive. I'm happy that there are people out there that want to share, want to show, and want to commiserate with others and have community, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I thank you for letting me be a part of it, and like this video on the way out or give it a thumbs down, whatever you feel. I'm cool with it either way. I've got a pretty thick skin. I'm happy to get whatever feedback. I would love your comments. I welcome them all. I read and respond to them all. If you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, now's a great time to do it. Because not only am I putting out tips videos and what sold fast videos and haul videos, and I've got some vlogs coming and reseller mom content. Now apparently I'm jumping into random conversations on the internet. So you never know with this show, but thank you so much for watching. Ryan and Allie, I appreciate it. I appreciate the video. And hopefully you don't mind that I jumped in on the conversation. But from one Florida reseller to another, I appreciate it, and I thank you, and I thank everyone for watching. Hope you're having a great night. Bye.